All right, so we are at Belvedere Palace, and the entrance is also decorated for Christmas. Belvedere Palace. So we're gonna we'll walk down the main entrance corridor here into the central garden, hopefully buy tickets. Just judging by the other place, that's the more popular, where we just were the, what was that? Schönbrunn Palace. That's the more popular one, and we were able to score tickets no problem. So this should be no issues whatsoever here. But we're gonna check out the Christmas markets here before we do anything. I love people carrying iPads in the rain. Very authentically dressed Christmas marketeers. Oh, I see a stand that says cupcakes. Let's see what they mean by cupcake. Oh, red velvet. Oh, it's wonderful. Mozart, yeah. Christmas trees. Quite a selection. Yeah, beautiful. I think I made her feel uncomfortable that I was vlogging, so. Hopefully she didn't have any sensitive information on her phone that I have to cut out now. Oh, something smells wonderful. Oh, it smells wonderful. Actually, we may have to get a glue wine just not here, but just to say we got one. We'll wait and get one later. Looks like we got meats and dumplings here. And cheeses. Yeah, those cheeses look wonderful. When we go back to the central one later, we may want to grab a cheese for our stateroom, since we now have a refrigerator. More pretzels. Yeah. Hopefully we are going to have pretzel night.
I hope so. That's the thing I'm
kind of waiting, but...
Yeah, but I don't want to wait too long.
Yeah, we'll grab it tonight. I mean, we're heading into Bavaria, so we can
He's waving you.
yeah, I know. I saw him. We can get in either even the cremes, I'm sure we can get.
Yeah.
Even we can get from a shop. We can get a pretzel. So
That's what I'm hoping.
you're not gonna be lacking for pretzels and cremes or Lin's, and then pass out, worst case.
We're still in Austria. We're gonna go into Bavaria.
Yeah.
Tell me we're gonna have.
Yeah, no. Well, there'll be plenty of. Oh, we can probably get tickets in the ticket line, huh? All right, so we're gonna put the GoPro away, and we're gonna get in line for tickets and head on in. All right, guys, good news. I asked him if we could film when we're inside, and he said, "Oh, film? I don't know. You can take pictures without flash, though." So we're gonna take pictures without flash. They're just motion pictures without flash. So that was my interpretation of that. So here's the garden of the Belvedere Museum, Belvedere Palace. they took my stick, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to give you the traditional vlogging style here. So this is the so I guess most of these were painted in the 1700s. Probably won't film everything here. I gave you the first two rooms, and once we come along with something that's particularly interesting, we'll these are just the first two rooms on the main floor here, so we'll kind of gives you a feel for. Yeah, this is the assassination of Julius Caesar, done in 1780. So yeah, very good stuff here. So we're gonna make our way through the rest of the museum here. So we came to one of the rooms here, and they have a beautiful wood carving of the Belvedere Palace here, and I'll take you around this room too. They seem to have an interesting mix of artwork here. I mean, some of it's like you saw in the first couple rooms, it's 18th century church artwork, and then there's things like this here with the birds that was done also in the 18th century. And they have this huge wall painting here. Not exactly sure who that is, and I don't want to crash in on those people here. So that's this guy here. We'll kind of do an over-the-shoulder read for you here. So we got a sword here. Swords and medallions. This is a neat place. Super neat place. Super neat place. And this one is it's funny too. We just did our stupid American routine because there was an exhibit in the other room that was in a glass case, and we made the mistake of putting our hands on top of the glass. And the nice gentleman came over and quickly admonished us not to touch the glass. And so even though we did no harm, he was still there to make sure nothing horrible went wrong. So we just walked through the 0th floor, so we're gonna make our way up to the 1st and 2nd floors now. We're just passing through the gift shop here. Here's a shot looking from what would be the main entranceway into the palace. So this is what you would have seen back in the day if you came in the very front of the palace by the guards. You have this stairway up and two stairways up on the right and left, and one stairway down middle. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. All right, we're gonna head up to the 1st floor now. All right, I'll vlog this 1st room for you because this is quite something. So this is this one's called Casualty Transport. It depicts wounded soldiers during the Middle Ages. I wonder how he's doing. I think he might be retired. Oh well. Probably. Some bronze statues here. Pan down to give you the description. It's like a replica of the famous horse statue in Vienna there. Something. So we're gonna get these last couple pictures on the wall here, and we'll be back when there's some more neat stuff to see. Looks like this is the Napoleon room here. Napoleon Bonaparte. Now I got some reflection here. I'll get you a little bit better shot here. Huge wall painting of Napoleon Bonaparte. 1800. That's Mount Vesuvius, I bet. Yeah. No, I guess not. Right, and there's the huge painting of Napoleon. Yeah. Yeah. Diana received into Olympus. Famous picture. Very famous. Yeah, this is unbelievable. God forbid anything would ever happen to this building, because just all this priceless art would be lost forever. Another pretty famous picture there. Crucifixion with Mary Magdalene, 1720. Oh, this is another famous picture right here, for sure. Yeah, I'm sure we get that all for you. Yeah, this is we have the mocking of Christ. Andrew the Apostle, so that's the mocking of Christ up there. Andrew the Apostle here. So I think we've, in terms of religious artwork, I think we've hit the most famous room here. Yeah, so a lot of very famous paintings here. I have to tell you, I'm not much into art, but when I recognize them, you know they're famous. Same thing here, too. And in circa 1692. All right, so we'll leave you on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. So this is probably the central hall here. I'll give you the view looking outward, so you can orient yourselves if you pull it up on Google Maps. So that's the garden looking out there, yeah. Down into Lower Belvedere, which that's where we're going next, I think, because we got the combo ticket. But this is, oh boy. Pretty crazy. This is a famous sculpture here of Cupid and Psyche. we're coming into the 1900s, start of the 20th century. The evil mothers. Yeah, we're coming up onto This is Emotion. I have heard of that painting. Get in here to vlog this next one here. Yeah. This is the one we were waiting to get, I'm not sure. That's a Van Gogh. Plane of Overs. Vincent Van Gogh. I wondered why people were stopping here. As it turns out, this is a Renoir. So we saw Van Gogh. This is a Renoir. And this is a Monet. That's a Renoir on the end. So this is a Monet. This is the signature. Claude Monet. Yeah, so we're now at, I'm just going to do a quick shot because we're still raining here, but this is the lower Belvedere Museum that we're about to go into, but this is looking back onto the upper Belvedere Museum where we just came from. Yeah, so this is the lower Belvedere Museum here. First room is a lot of statues. Next room. Very interesting. Interesting second room. I think we're heading towards some more modern pieces down at the lower level here, so we'll give you this shot right here.